They say love is about choosing each other, but what happens when the person you love always chooses everyone else? My name is Ethan. For 2 years, I believed I was building a future with my girlfriend, Marissa. We lived together, split bills, shared a home. I thought we shared dreams too. But over time, I realized I wasn't just dating her. I was dating her entire friend group. And no matter how hard I tried, I was never her priority. At first, I brushed it off. She had a tight-knit squad: Chloe, Adrian, Tasha, and Finn. They were inseparable. Matching Halloween costumes, endless group chats, game nights, weekends out. It was nonstop. I thought it was cute at first. She had people who loved her. But eventually I started feeling like I was just an afterthought, the guy paying half the rent while she lived her real life somewhere else. The final straw came on our 2-year anniversary. I planned everything. Dinner at the restaurant where we had our first real date. Tickets to a band she'd been talking about nonstop. It wasn't over the top, but it was thoughtful, meaningful. When I told her, she looked at me like I'd ruined her weekend, because that same night was Tasha's birthday pregame. I asked her, begged her, really, if she could reschedule with her friends, maybe Friday or Sunday. But she shut it down immediately. No, Ethan, you don't get it. Everyone needs me there. Adrian has work on Sunday. Chloe is stressed from her job. Finn just had a breakup. They need this. And then she said the words that broke something inside me. Love can wait. Friendship can't. They were here before you, and they'll be here after. After. That word hit me like a punch. Not if we ever break up, not in case something goes wrong, just a casual after. Like our breakup was already scheduled in her calendar between a beach trip and a game night. This wasn't new. She'd skipped my graduation to go to Adrian's housewarming, missed my brother's wedding because she was too drained from a festival. Even when my mom was in the hospital, she couldn't make it, because game night with the squad was more important. Yet when she needed me, I was expected to drop everything. One night she called me at 2 a.m. to pick her up across town because Finn was too drunk to drive. I went, stood there like an Uber driver while she took selfies, and listened to her gossip about Chloe the entire ride home. And worst of all, she told her friends I was going through a jealous phase, painting me as some insecure teenager instead of a man who just wanted to feel valued. That day in the coffee shop, staring at apartment listings, I realized something. I loved her, but I couldn't keep coming in a 6th place in my own relationship. My friends told me to give her an ultimatum, but I was tired of begging to be chosen. So I filled out a rental application and started moving out in secret. When she finally noticed, the confrontation came. She stood in the doorway, staring at the empty spaces where my things used to be. Are you moving out? Her voice cracked. I handed her the letter I wrote, explaining I needed someone who actually wanted to build something with me. She read it twice, her face shifting from confusion to anger. You're seriously leaving me because I have friends? Because I won't ditch the people who've been there for me? It's not about ditching them, I told her. It's about making space for me too. About us. But she couldn't see it. To her, I was controlling. To me, I was asking for the bare minimum. And when I realized we would just keep circling the same fight, I told her, I'm done. Her response wasn't reflection. It was calling her squad. Suddenly, I wasn't breaking up with Marissa. I was breaking up with all of them. They blew up my phone, accusing me of being immature, selfish, even emotionally abusive. Then one night, they all showed up outside my new apartment building, 5 people deep, standing like some kind of intervention squad. Finn actually said, "Do you know how much you're hurting all of us?" I couldn't believe it. I wasn't leaving them. I wasn't even part of their lives. But to them, dating Marissa meant I was automatically a member of their collective, and leaving her was like abandoning their family. It was surreal. Eventually, building security escorted them off the property. That was the last time I saw them in person. In the weeks that followed, the texts slowed, the calls stopped, and I finally started breathing again. I reconnected with my own friends, the people I'd neglected while living in Marissa's shadow. For the first time in years, my weekends were mine. My life was mine. Life has a funny way of circling back. I heard through a mutual friend that Marissa's squad isn't the same anymore. Adrian pulled away because his fiancée wanted healthier boundaries. Chloe got promoted and moved across the country. Tasha and Finn finally admitted they were more than just friends, and suddenly Marissa's perfect bubble started to crack. When it did, she apparently lashed out, calling people traitors for prioritizing relationships and careers over the group. The very same things she refused to do for me. And that's when it hit me. It was never about friends versus a relationship. It was about her not knowing how to value both. She thought love could wait, but real love doesn't wait. It doesn't ask you to stand in the corner while life happens around you. It chooses you back. You don't have to beg someone to prioritize you. If they want to, they will. If they won't, you owe it to yourself to walk away. Relationships are about balance, respect, and making space for each other. If you're always waiting for scraps of attention, that's not love, it's neglect. If you've ever felt like an afterthought in someone's life, take this as your reminder. You deserve to be someone's choice, not just their convenience. Don't wait for them to wake up one day and see your worth. Choose yourself first. The right person won't make you beg for the bare minimum. They'll celebrate you, protect you, and show up for you every single day.